Transform this equation by rotating through the angle 45 degrees. So that means we are going to rotate the axis. One thing that you need to know about rotation is that the origin is the same, it does not change. Under rotation, we are not trying to change the origin, just like the way we did under translation. Translation, you are going to shift the origin to another point, but under rotation, you are not rotating the origin. The origin for the rotated axis and the original axis, they remain the same. The only difference is the new equation that you get after rotating. Okay, that's what you need to know. We have the formula that governs us in rotating axis. So the first one is x prime cos theta minus y prime sin theta, and the second one is sin theta plus cos theta. These are the two equations that are going to help us rotate this. But the theta we are talking about, the angle is 45. So we know that sine 45 is just 1 over root of 2. Some of you writing root 2 over 2. This and this are just the same, right? Even cos 45 is still 1 over root of 2. So they are the same. Sine 45 and cos 45, from the way to go, we know that they're the same, right? We now plug in here. So that means our x becomes x prime cos 45 is, that means here I'm going to have 1 over root of 2 x prime minus 1 over root of 2 y prime. Okay, let me just get rid of this part here, and the y becomes becomes 1 over root of 2 x prime plus 1 over root of 2 y prime, just like that, and we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. So we have x, we have y. Let us plug in the equation. Okay, let's now substitute. Let's go. So substituting in this original equation there, our x is it's just the same. You can multiply throughout, ladies and gentlemen. What we do, we are squaring it minus, we are also doing the squaring of y. Okay, we're also doing the squaring of y. We square like that, minus 9, this is equal to 0. You just need to be sharp and fast as you expand this, because others can be really complicated, but the idea and the approach is the same. Okay, so expanding this one, you square this one, which will give you this squared over squaring the root will just give you 2. This times this, so this times this will just give me minus 2 prime over 2. Now it's coming twice, so I'll say multiply by 2. Okay, then I'll say plus squaring this one. Now we have y prime squared over 2. I'll come here now, I'll say minus x, I'll do this, x prime squared again over 2. I'm now squaring this one, this times this, it will give me plus x prime y prime over 2, but that one has to come twice, the same way it was here. Then you have plus y squared prime over 2 minus 9 is equal to 0. That's what we have. So now from here you clearly see that this is x prime squared over 2. This 2 and that 2 cancel, we have this. Okay, then plus y prime squared over 2. All right, here becomes minus x prime squared over 2, and this and that cancel, but there's a negative outside which will multiply inside there to give us negative there. Okay, to give us what? A negative there. I don't know if you are moving together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we end up having this and this. For this one, that will cancel. The negative should also multiply there so that we can have this squared over 2 minus 9 is equal to that. See what the thing is? Now, I just want you to pay particular attention to something. This and this can be added to give us negative 2 x prime y prime, right? But this and this cancel. This and that cancel. We have negative 2x prime y prime minus 9 is equal to 0. Now, I don't want this to here. Alright, I'll do what? I'll divide throughout. Okay, I'll divide what? Throughout. So I'm going to say over 2. So for me to divide, that means I'll take my negative 9 the other side, so that if I divide throughout here, okay, what I do this side should also be done the other side. You know the drill, right? Exactly. So we can now finish it, right? So we have x prime y prime. Remember that there is a negative here, so automatically you are going to have this over 2. So you can leave it there, or you can just leave it like this. Prime is equal to negative 9, which will just transform itself to just this, plus 9 is equal to 0. You can leave it like this. There's no problem.